All right, welcome to myUEN. You should have gone through the process of getting an account and going through the confirmation process as well to get your account started. But I will show you kind of how I got here. Give me just a second to go back. Let's close this. There we go. So here I am on the UEN homepage. Now I'm going to go to myUEN. I can either say register forgot login to get to that page I was just showing you, or I could also have just logged in this box here. Either one works. Okay, I'm going to close this, show you the login process. So I'm going to log in. Now your page might look slightly different. I've used mine extensively, so it's got quite a bit of information on it. You probably are getting a page that asks you which one you want to default to. So your personal page or your public page. I personally always default to my personal page. You're welcome to choose. Alright, I'm on the personal page right now. So if you need to switch, so for example, if you're seeing something that looks vaguely, though not even quite, like this, you can go right here to personal page up in the top right corner and you'll end up on the same page as me. So this area, the myUEN area, is a place where you can kind of organize your items. You can also create a web page for your classes, so we'll talk about that briefly. But really I like this personal page area where we can really kind of collate everything that we need for our classes. So you can add page content here. You can change the layout of your page, you can change the colors that are used, etc. We can actually add tabs to this as well, so you can organize everything better than I have done. Mine's a bit of a mess. But you can add links directly to your curriculum that you need here. You can create a task list. See, I need to create this UEN scavenger hunt that you guys need to do. You can have a calendar on here. So a lot of the things that we saw on iGoogle, kind of similar, but now it's oriented specifically towards the resources that are available on UEN. You can create a bookmarks area. You can upload documents here that you're going to need for your classes. So this area is where you can really come and have all your stuff specifically for teaching. So if you'd rather not be out in the Google space and you'd rather be here in the UEN space, that's what this personal page is for. And if we scroll down a little bit, you should have this services and tools box on your page. This is where we can create some of the stuff I was showing you earlier. So we can create those web activities where you give students websites and you ask them questions and have an activity for them. You can create lesson plans, you can create rubrics, there are online courses as well. You can create virtual tours, which are basically lists of websites that teach students things. You can check on your licensing. You can go into some of the data options that we have available to us and access some of the premium services that you have to be an educator to get. So that's what this public page is for. If I scroll up and I go to edit this is what the personal page is for. If I go to edit my public page here, this is where I can actually create a website for my classes. I have found it a bit clunky, which is why I haven't taught this system to you. They've been working on it, developing it, making it a little bit better, but I just wanted to explain that that's why I didn't teach it to you, as it is a bit to use. I mean, even worse than Google Sites. But it works in a similar way. You can add page content with these little gadgets and stuff. I can change the page layout and the look. I can make them different colors, things like that. So a lot of educators use these just as a basic default. If you go to uen.org, do an educator search and find a teacher, you can see whether or not they have a UEN site. So it's nice. I mean, it's all sponsored by the State Office of Education. There are lots of resources here. I can link directly to lesson plans that I make here and rubrics that I make here and activities that I make here. So for that reason it's nice. Otherwise, as far as being a great website editor, it is not.